Which of you five would like to play my little game? Hey, you're my favorite, baby. I mean it. I really can't stand all the rest of these people. Every one of them has some fatal glitch in personality. Whiners, freaks, crimps, cowards. Every one of them. But not you, Ted. No, man, not you, Ted. You were a stand-up guy. You were a brave guy. Yes, a take charge kind of guy. So, I'm going to give you, just you, the opportunity to get out, live some kind of life. I'm going to send you, you're going to like this, I'm going to send you to the Room of Dark. If you can solve the puzzle of the Room of Dark, you're home free. You out, you're away. Now, I know I've made you a paranoid, Ted. I know you're scared. But I'm your friend. 109 years. I'm your best friend. So overcome your fear. Enter the Room of Dark, and you can solve its mystery.
Video screens. Each one shows a scene of some other place. Why? What mystery does Am want me to solve? Say, these video screens have palm print switches next to them. The arrow's pointing toward the Room of Dark. Should I follow it or go the other way? Which is the worse of the two choices? I never liked going to the circus. All those clowns with their phony grease paint smiles. You can't tell what they're really thinking. A castle, right out of the Brothers Grimm. I feel like there's something watching me from the windows. Why show me a rooftop? Why not a door? And why this particular rooftop? Forest. Not one to go hiking through. This forest is dark, foreboding. This looks like the tire swing at the farm I grew up on. What does Am know about my childhood? Is he taunting me? This looks like the tire swing at the farm I grew up on. What does Am know about my childhood? Is he taunting me? A forest. Not one to go hiking through. This forest is dark, foreboding. castle, right out of the Brothers Grimm. I feel like there's something watching me from the windows. The arrows pointing toward the room. An octagon. Unusual shape for a building. 8 sides. Why 8? Is that part of the mystery? This arrow is huge. I can't carry it with me. The arrow's pointing toward the room of dark. If I push it, I might fracture the glass. Why did Am go to the trouble of dropping this here? Is it a clue? Am I too stupid to figure it out, or is Am just playing mind games with me? I've eaten many foul things since Am captured us, but enough is enough. The arrow's pointing toward the room of dark. If I push it, I might fracture the glass. Why did Am go to the trouble of... This arrow is huge. I can't... I've eaten many foul things since Am captured us, but enough is enough. This isn't any use to me. This looks like the tire swing at the farm I grew up on. What does Am know about my childhood? Is he taunting?
Oh, sorry, Ted. Try again. Who among you shall go next? Nimdok, you are kindred spirit to me. Even if you don't realize it fully yet, you must sense it there in your blood and fiber. I've constructed an adventure of sorts to revive your failing memory. I want you to find the lost tribe of humanity and continue your eminent scientific research.
This compound looks familiar. But why would Am bring me here to look for a lost tribe? There are gates and fences. Who could be lost in such a secure area? You must let me leave. I have urgent business elsewhere.
I cannot let you pass, Doctor. You're due in surgery. Dr. Mengeles' orders.
This looks like it is made of paper, but even that is more than I deserve to eat. The gate is secured with razor wire. I must have assistance to open it. Do you know of the lost tribe? I must find it.
Haven't you taken enough subjects for your experiments, Doctor? Or are there more mass graves to fill?
Why are you imprisoned here? You have the features of a man of intellect.
Is this an official interrogation, Nimdok? Or are you mocking me?
You know me?
I thought I did. Until you had me arrested for refusing to condone your experiments.
Why would I bother to have you imprisoned like this?
The regime needed answers, but I stood in your way. Well, now you have them.
You are saying we were colleagues of some kind? Ridiculous.
There's no need to distance yourself from me. I was once your friend. Now I am your enemy.
I know nothing of what you talk about. This conversation is over. This door is the most solid structure in the compound. It is constructed of iron. I cannot open it. The door must be locked.
Where have you been, Nimdok? We are waiting on you to perform.
You were waiting for me?
I am sorry that I will not be able to assist in the operation. After all, this may be the last opportunity we have together before the end of the war to finish our research.
Ah, yes, the research. Let us talk about this research.
We will have time for that after the surgery. Meet me at the complex later.
A youth with 1945 stamped beneath. There is something familiar about this.
Finally, Doctor. Everyone's waiting on your expertise.
The anesthetist is administering ether to the patient. What am I to do?
Ah, you are testing me because I'm new here. Today's procedure requires the removal of the lower section of the subject's spinal cord.
What is the purpose of such a procedure?
You and Dr. Mengele will process the spinal fluid from this and the other adolescent subjects. The fluid will then be used to formulate the serum.
What is the nature of this serum?
I cannot reveal sensitive regime secrets in such a public setting. You need not worry, Doctor. I remember my military training as well as my medical knowledge.
What is your function?
I will be administering ether to the subject throughout this procedure. We would not want this little maggot to stir and ruin your handiwork.
What is Dr. Mengele's position?
Dr. Mengele is the master surgeon of this facility and one of the regime's finest minds. You are fortunate to be his associate.
I will begin the procedure momentarily.
It will be an honor to work under you, Dr. Nimdok.
It has been a long time since I have seen ether used as an anesthetic. This must be the recovery room. This patient will never recover. This patient has been too damaged by his surgery to live a normal life. It is difficult to see what purpose this surgery serves other than to mutilate the patient. This looks like it is made of paper, but even that is more than I deserve to eat. This child cannot be more than 8 years old. I cannot carry out this procedure.
I can see that you don't look well, Doctor. If necessary, Dr. Mengele can take over for you.
There is a passage here. There is nothing I can do for him. There is heat coming out of this vent. There is nothing I can do for him. There is nothing I can do for him. There is nothing I can do for him. I do not know what to do with this. There, it is done. It is done, but this child will never walk again.
The subject did not look like the athletic type. He will probably not miss the use of his legs. You have done well, Doctor. You are truly a butcher.
There is a passage here.
The subject...
It has been a long... I do not know what to do with this.
Continue your research. The extinction of the lost tribe is near at hand. The regime shall vanquish all of its enemies.
I will summon one of the doctors.
No, I'm better off here than under the knives of you butchers.
How could you so foolishly be caught in the fires?
I was trying to escape, but I was so weak.
I fell and got caught.
Why do you risk escaping in such poor physical condition?
That timing was hardly of my own choosing. I learned that I was to be among the next batch of volunteers.
For what were you being given the privilege to volunteer?
Experimentation, they say. Extinction is more like it. Surely you of all people know the regime's plan for the lost tribe.
There is nothing I can do for you.
You can at least help me end my misery. That would give you the pleasure of seeing another one of us die, you cold-hearted bastard.
I do not know what to do with these. I do not know what to do with these.
I hope you are happy with the regime that you set up. Your science could have saved the world. Instead, it conquered it.
What is the importance of the year 1945? It seems to have some significance.
Never forget the year 1945, Nimdok. That was when the truths about you and your unholy experiments came out.
I am starting to recall that you do have cause to hate me.
You want to make amends? Get me out of here.
You get only one warning, Doctor. Dr. Mengele's orders cannot be disobeyed. Go to surgery at once.
He is not conscious. He is not conscious. It is
The subject.
the gallery looks pleased with the operation. I do not know what to do with these. There is nothing I can do for him. I do not know what to do with these. This looks like it is made. There, it is done.
The subject.
He is not conscious.
Continue your research. The extinction of the lost tribe is near at hand. The regime...
Are you there?
Guards, come here quickly. Dr. Nimdok has gone berserk.
I must leave before the guards apprehend me. There is a passage here. I smell burnt flesh, but this is obviously not a kitchen. A gold watch. I am surprised its owner was able to keep it long enough to reach this place. These pliers must be used for extracting gold fillings and teeth from the corpses. According to these records, hundreds of corpses were incinerated here. This lever must be used for setting the oven temperature. A gold It would be suicide to be caught with such sensitive records. These ovens are more monstrous than anything Am has ever constructed. I have not felt such heat since I lived in the Brazilian rainforest. I have not. This door is the most solid structure in the compound. It is constructed of iron. What have you done to deserve removal of your eyes?
Please, disconnect the wires.
This plier. I do not know what to do with these. Why are your optic nerves wired to the eyeballs in the jar?
Please, disconnect the wires.
I do not know what to do with these. Who did this to you? He has great surgical skill.
Please, disconnect the wires.
I should keep this. It may prove useful. This man's eyes have been surgically removed. The surgeon who did this has great skill. I do not know what to do with these. According to the... I have not... This lever... These ovens are more... There is an inscription on the watch, but it is written in Latin. I should keep this. According to this looks like it is... I do not know what to do with these. I do not know what to do with these. I do not know what to... I should keep this. It may prove useful.
Dr. Nimdok, you have betrayed the regime's trust in your abilities. You ought to die in the manner of all of the regime's enemies.
Nimdok, I'm disappointed in you. You still have much to remember, much more pain to feel, much to relive, much more to answer for. Yes, return to the research camp later, when you're ready to search for the lost tribe again. Who among you shall go next?